Have you ever felt that prickle on the back of your neck? That sudden chill in a warm room? That feeling like you're not entirely alone? Tonight, we're diving into some of the most chilling, real-life ghost stories ever reported. These aren't just campfire tales. These are accounts from ordinary people who experienced something truly extraordinary and terrifying. So, turn down the lights, get comfortable, and prepare to be haunted. Our first story takes us to a quiet suburban home in Connecticut, the infamous Snedeker house. In the 1980s, the Snedeker family moved into what they thought was their dream home, only to discover it was a former funeral parlor. Soon after moving in, their eldest son began seeing disturbing apparitions. He described seeing shadowy figures and hearing disembodied voices that whispered his name. The activity escalated quickly. The family reported being physically assaulted by unseen forces, seeing water turn blood red, and witnessing objects moving on their own. The mother, Carmen, claimed she was once mopped with filthy water by an invisible entity. The haunting became so intense that they eventually called in famed paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. The Warrens concluded the house was infested with demonic entities drawn to the dark history of the funeral home. The family fled, but the terrifying memories of what happened inside those walls have haunted them ever since. Next, we travel across the pond to England, to a place known as the most haunted house in the country, Borley Rectory. Built in 1862, this sprawling Victorian mansion was plagued by paranormal activity from the very beginning. The most famous ghost is that of a nun, who was allegedly executed centuries ago for having an affair with a monk. She's been seen walking sorrowfully through the gardens, her face filled with despair, but she's not alone. Visitors and residents reported hearing phantom footsteps, ringing bells, and seeing objects fly across rooms. One of the most famous investigators, Harry Price, documented hundreds of incidents in the 1930s. He captured photos of floating objects and recorded mysterious messages that appeared on walls. The rectory burned down in 1939, but the ghostly activity didn't stop. Even today, people who visit the ruins report hearing the nuns' mournful cries and feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness. Our final story is a modern one, and it comes from the digital age. It's the story of Dear David. In 2017, a writer named Adam Ellis started documenting a haunting in his New York City apartment on Twitter. It began with dreams about a strange boy with a dented head, who he called David. In the dreams, David would sit in a rocking chair at the foot of his bed, just staring. Soon, the dream figure seemed to cross over into reality. Adam started hearing strange noises in his apartment, and his cats would gather at the front door at midnight, staring intently as if someone was there. He bought a Polaroid camera to try and capture evidence. One night, he took a series of photos into the dark hallway. When they developed, a small, shadowy figure of a boy was clearly visible, getting closer and closer in each shot. The Dear David saga became a viral sensation, with millions following his terrifying updates. Whether it was a masterful work of fiction or a genuine haunting, it reminds us that ghosts can find us anywhere, even through our screens. These stories tap into our deepest fears of the unknown. Are they proof of life after death? Or are they simply tricks of the mind? Whatever you believe, there's no denying the chilling effect these accounts have. They make us question the world we think we know, and wonder about the unseen presences that might be lurking just beyond our perception. Sometimes, the most terrifying monsters are the ones we can't see. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the paranormal. If you enjoyed these spooky stories, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content that will keep you up at night. Sweet dreams.